We are doing something new tonight. This is using the new Rumble Studio, and if things are working correctly, I think we should be live on both Rumble and YouTube. So trying something new. Let's see. This is need to change some settings here. It seems like the native support for the YouTube multi-streaming is not working. So I'm trying to kind of like sidestep that process and use a RTMP. But it looks like it didn't transfer all of those settings the way that I wanted it to. So got to do some things. Let's see. Testing out new Rumble Studio. This may enable multi-streaming in the future. And let's make it public. And we're going to be playing City Skylines 2 tonight. It's a simpler game, and it just means that I can kind of relax a little bit while I try and figure this all out. And no, I don't have any AI content. There's so many things that it makes you go through now. Oh boy. So now I'm going to share the link to the Discord. And in theory, you guys should be able to join on either platform and be able to see it. And I'm not expecting this to get a whole lot of attention tonight. This is very impromptu, and I'm just trying some things out. So there's the YouTube link. And then let's share the Rumble link as well. I haven't used this software before. Okay, I can share my screen. Oh, shoot. It gave me the option to, okay, also share system audio. Let's turn that on, I guess. So now I think you guys should be able to see my screen. Not a super fan of this so far. And where's the shareable link from? You can tell that this software is very beta at the moment. Currently streaming to Rumble and YouTube Saints. Yeah, no, I don't want to change that. Okay, well, I'm just going to share the Rumble link or the YouTube link, and hopefully that works. If you get some people joining, great. I guess I can check the status on YouTube and see what that looks like. But this is all very strange to me. I'm not sure exactly what's supposed to be going on. Let's see. We got Will's in the chat. And this is using OBS, so I mean, it should just be inheriting the settings that I'm using. Okay, well, at least you can hear me, so we're getting there. Okay, all right. I think maybe that did it. Let's check back. Let's see. On YouTube, I should be. Hey, there we go. All right. So, assuming everything is working correctly, you should hear me, and the experience should be the same as what you would have seen on YouTube, except now I'm multi-streaming to Rumble and YouTube at the same time. So, haven't done this before, but this should allow me to get a bit more stream diversity. Oh, well, I can make myself bigger because it's still using OBS. It's just like a roundabout way to use OBS. Let's see. I can. Let's see. I can edit the picture. Oh, I got to remember how to do this. It's something like Nope, that's not what I wanted. I can make myself giant this way, but that's not exactly what we were going for, is it? Streaming is hard. I don't Doesn't make sense. Let's see. There's got to be something I'm missing here. Your face cam slot is just doing the entire screen. That's not good. Oh, it does look kind of weird, doesn't it? Let's see. OBS, adjust webcam shape. There we go. Okay, I can add a filter. That should work. Let's try that. Oh, that's not what I want. That is not it. Okay, let's get that back to like a normal size. And transform. Hold on, sorry, I just got a call. I'm gonna tell him to text me. Scale filtering.
How to change your webcam
Let's watch
shape
this
in
guy.
OBS Studio. Let's do this. Assuming you have already added your video capture device, your webcam, into OBS Studio, I want you to go over to a Photoshop website, and I'm going to use one called Pixlr. To select the two
Okay, so he does some
lights and ears over
editing,
here.
but like, where's the actual?
Nice. Then you want to download
I feel like this is more like if I
filters,
had a
and I want you to add
background.
a effect filter at the path and select the image that you end.
Okay.
Now you're gonna see all the, and I want you to add a effect filter called image mask / blend. Now you're gonna and
Wait, hold on. There's a just show that there's a crop option. Maybe that's all I need. Let's try that. So filters. Let's add crop. No, that. Aha! I think this is it, guys. Let's not actually do a crop on the bottom. That looks fine. Let's bump that up more. All right. There we go. How's that look? You get to see more of my beautiful face centered in the camera. Oh, geez. Why is it doing that? Okay, that is not supposed to be doing that. Hold on. Let's try and figure this out. Okay, I think this is kind of what we want. I do the solo one because if I do presentation, it's treating because okay. Let me show you the kind of the wonky way I have to do this. So I've got OBS pulled up, right? And now you can see like a million of me going on into infinity. I'm using it as a virtual camera. That's currently the only way I think actually works for this. Problem is, I don't think that this supports ultra wide resolutions at the moment, not natively at least. And so what I'm doing is kind of like a hacky way of getting it to work. I'm hoping that they'll just make it so that OBS works because that would make it a lot nicer. But for the moment, I'm using it as a virtual camera. And then, so it takes my whole OBS feed and treats it like a webcam, which is fine, except for the fact that then it, if I don't have the settings right in the stream, it looks like it's cropped really weird. So I think it should be okay now. It's a little weird, but yeah, you should be able to see me. How's the quality going though? I'll send a message in chat. Audio should be fine. I would assume it is. But it's kind of like I'm bouncing this between two locations. So there might be some weird compression going on. Hopefully not. And let's see, what map do I want to do? I think River Delta will be cool. This one has the option of doing what is it? A hydro dam later on pretty easily. Let's not do that. That's like a tutorial mode, and uncheck that one. Let's add in some natural disasters. And we're going to stick with North American, of course. And oh, we need a name for this place. Unfortunately, I think I know the perfect name. There you go. Quantum Moisturesville. Okay. And I think we should be okay for... It's going to clip a few things just because the aspect ratio of my monitor is different. But I don't think you're missing anything important. Let's pause. Oh, time is paused at the moment, right? Oh, now it's paused. Let's get rid of the default roads here. We don't need that. And this is City Skylines 2. It's much more of a chill game than the shooters I play all the time. And I think to start off, I just want to do kind of a roundabout. So let's turn on curve mode. And this is going to be one of the principal entrances. So let's make it a big roundabout. And we'll probably end up redoing this at some future time, but this is an easy-ish way to get it started. That was supposed to enable me to do a curve. There we go. Oh, wait. That's not going to be right. Maybe if we zoom in a little more, it'll give me the snap I want. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's circular enough, right? Okay, and then we're going to bring this guy in. It's doing some weird snapping. I don't think I like the snapping it's doing. There we go. There, nice big entrance. Oh, geez, you guys can't really see. Okay, no, it's just cropping the sides. I think we're good. I guess I could change the aspect ratio of the game, but I don't want to. And let's do another break off road. I don't know how many European viewers my channel actually gets, but if I do get a ton, maybe it'll freak them out a little bit to see an American doing roundabouts. There's actually a lot of roundabouts in my parents' neighborhood, so I'm not quite sure why there's like this idea that we don't do roundabouts. A lot of the newer developments do adopt them. Which way is the wind going? Okay, wind's blowing up into the mountains, so we want to avoid. Oof, that's a bit of a Utah accent right there. Mountains. My mom used to get mad at me whenever I'd say things wrong, but now I don't have her around as much to correct me, so I say things incorrectly. Oh, wait. Is this what I want? Yes. Okay. So we're going to start painting in some 3x6 residential areas. 3x6 should give some of the highest returns on taxes because they'll be larger homes. It'll also mean that it looks a little bit more consistent. We also need to add power. For now, I'm just going to add a transformer. And we're going to route this power underground to the outside connection. That'll be okay until we get some better options unlocked. We want to dump our poop somewhere. Let's put it over here on the edge of our current map. And does this requires just a poop connection. And then do we have any groundwater? We do have some groundwater. I think what I want to do is I want this to be kind of like if we keep this one way, this will be kind of a nicer residential area. So I don't want to put a ton of traffic on just this area. We're going to have to expand a lot as the game progresses. So let's do this. Let's create a little break off here. And then we can connect this back into our roundabout, and we can use this for some of our public utilities. We got to get rid of these stoplights. That's no bueno. But in order to do that, I need access to road services. So I'll have to wait on that for a bit. But now we can do... I don't need that turned on at the moment. Why does that look wonky? I don't like it. That looks better. We'll add some commercial areas here. Okay, so we got poop, we got water, we got electricity. We should be good. So let's unpause time now. Speed this along. Oh, shoot. No, we don't have water. That's why I was building this area out here. Okay. Now we've got water. Okay, now that these ones are filled in, we can fill in the rest of these. Let those populate. And because this is a one-way section, I don't think we should have any issues with traffic for this residential area. I say that now, but I guess time will tell, right? We are bleeding money a lot. What is so expensive? Like instantly took out our savings. Though I guess it's kind of a good thing because when I've played this before, it was like super easy to stay in the black. How much did this thing cost me? Upkeep 10,000. So I mean, like that's not that expensive. Where are all my expenses going? Okay, I'm going to shut off the radio just because that's going to get confusing. I'm not going to know if it's like someone somewhere else or if it's just the game. So let's just do that. Come on, people, move into my places. So it seems like the Rumble Studio is like an okay option. It's not great. It's demanding that I change a few things. I'm gonna have to do some exploration off camera to see if I can get the ultra wide resolution working, because that's a pretty big staple for my channel. I don't really want to give that up. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Got 36 people. I think. Okay, we're just about to hit our next milestone, and then I'm trying to remember at what level do you have to be to get access to the financial management screen. I think it's like 3 or 5. Hopefully, it's sooner than that because I need cash and a lot of it. Let's get more people moving in, though. I put these in one at a time. They'll instantly populate with the size I want. Another one there. And I'm going to leave a blank space there. I'm going to do a 3x5 there. And then I think I'll do a little pathway here to kind of connect these two separate areas. Do I record in 59.99? I think all the UI that I look at says 60 FPS. Yeah, I think if I were to check my OBS settings there, it says 60 FPS. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a pause here for just a second. All right, sorry about that. Thanks for hanging out. I'm back. Okay, so now I've got advanced road services unlocked. And now I can see, oh goodness, I think I know. Okay. You know what? I know what's causing issues. I've got all the mods unlocked, or all the tiles. It's this guy here. But there's supposed to be. I'm not going to bother saving that because that one's kind of screwed up. Um, I don't want to do this. Provides the additional tiles is immediately available. Okay. All right. This should be the setting that was screwing me up. Oh boy. I guess I should take a look at some of these stuff before I just go at it. Okay. We're going to try that again. So River Delta. That's all good. All right, give me just a second. I got to send off a text. Oh, all right. So I need to select my starting tiles. It's tempting to go up here, but then I wouldn't have any highway connection. So I think I still want to just do this one, this one, this one. I'm just going to shift it over from what it is by default a little bit. There we go. And then let's rebuild that roundabout we had. Oh, I keep forgetting. Gotta do the curve mode. I think that one's even more circular. That looks pretty good. Wait, oh, I want this to be the 2-lane road. Yeah, that looks a little nicer than what we had before. So I think this is a net positive, right? Let's see. I want to look roughly parallel to this. So if I add a road coming out this way, I make it go okay, yeah. This is how we do it. Do that. Get rid of these now. I don't need this indicator road. And I think I changed my mind a little bit. I'll still have this be kind of a one-way area, but the way I'm going to do it instead is I'm going to have it. I'm not going to put stuff in the middle. I'll just have like some garden areas there. I don't know if this is going to fill in right. Let's see. Okay, we'll do this for now. I think I'll probably work out a different solution in the future. But this way we can get that in place. Yeah. The poop thing should have been a tee off for me because I was able to place it way far away from the city for just starting out. I think now we're good to go. Yeah, see, that's a much more manageable rate of depreciation. We got lucky there. You see that? It filled in just the way I wanted it to. Let's see if we can get lucky twice. Nope. There we go. Worked that time. Sorry, just sending off a quick text. Okay. So we've got our nice little residential area. I'm going to have to quickly add an alternative way of accessing this commercial district because this is not going to be good for traffic if it has to go through the residential area. So while our population's increasing, let's see what we can do. Oh, need to be in curve mode again. There we go. A little split off of. There's a way to move this, isn't there? Yeah, I just need to shift it over a couple blocks, a couple squares. Now I can have this guy come straight in. And see, this might still be the shortest route. So I think I just want to get rid of that. And I can have this be a pedestrian street connecting these two areas. And that'll give better access to our residents without making it too congested. That looks kind of nice, doesn't it? There we go. It breaks my grid a little bit, but I'd rather have that 90-degree corner. And, oh, sweet. That gives me access to these guys, which I'm going to set up as some sub-premium homes. That'll get some more population density in here, which will help the commercial areas. So now people wanting to go to the stores in their car will come off the exit through this street, and they have access to this smaller residential area, or this, not smaller, but just this different section. These people will always have really good traffic because there's nothing to bring people in here besides their houses. And to make road hierarchy a little clearer, at least for me, I can downgrade these roads. Which I probably should have done before. Oops. Stop that. There. I want you to go that way. It's better. I've watched a lot of Cities players, and they try to be careful about bulldozing people's homes, which I guess that's the ethical thing to do. But as I've clearly demonstrated now, that is not something that really bothers me. Okay, what are people complaining about? Unreliable healthcare coverage. Okay, so this one's 80,000 per month. This one's, yeah, let's just do the small one for now. We don't have enough people to warrant anything big yet. And put it here. And we also want to get our people educated as soon as we can. So I want to get rid of these stoplights because they shouldn't be necessary. This is essentially just a really big roundabout. So it should be a continuous flow pattern. And what's the hotkey? Oh, is it this? Select intersection to begin. Let's remove U-turns. Okay, how's this work? I don't. Okay, what does this say? Remove U-turns from the selected. Applies only to U-turns on the same segment. Track only lane connectors. Okay, so maybe we're okay. We'll keep an eye on it. And I should have access to this now. What is costing me so much money? Service upkeep. So that's going to be our power, probably. Oh, no, actually, our water, sewage. Well, let's get some more people living here then. More taxes, more better. Traffic. How are you complaining about traffic? There's hardly any traffic here. And do I have any parking yet? No, I do not. Oh, this must be one of the things the mods I have added. So we can do a roundabout with a little tree. That's kind of neat. Cool. This is another one of the mods I added. allows me to add different water sources. Let's see. I think some spruce trees down this lane will be cool. And spacing. Ooh. This is another one of the mods I added, the line tool. You can't do this by default in vanilla, but oh my gosh, this is already so much better. Otherwise, I'd have to like place these all individually. Oh, and you can just let's see. I think I actually like the young tree for the moment. Let's just do that. Waiting for a hearse. Already these people are dying on me. Need to add a cemetery at some point. I don't think I need to worry about that yet, though. Cemetery availability. You see, I really just want to get the crematorium going because that takes up a lot less space and they'll still be happy. And I'm also hesitant to add anything trash disposal wise because once you do, it seems like they start needing it more. So I'm just going to keep them off the stuff for now. What power options do we have coming up? Eventually, we're going to try and do a hydroelectric dam over, where is it? Up here. But that's going to be in the distant future from the game perspective, at least. Eventually, it'd be cool to do a nuclear power plant. That creates a ton of power, which means you get lots and lots of exporting done. One of these, though, doesn't produce... Maybe it's this one? I thought there was a natural gas plant. Maybe not, though. Strange. Could have sworn there was. But geothermal is like, why is it creating air pollution? Because it's just using heat from the ground to warm things up. All of our power production methods, it all centers around boiling water in one way or another. Boil water, make it spin a big fan, and use that to drive generators. So it's just kind of weird that I don't think the geothermal should actually be creating pollution because it can be done as a closed loop. We should be getting close to unlocking our next bump. Yeah, there we go. See? Let's see, what does roundabouts give me? I don't need those yet. We're going to go with the gas power plant. That'll be a good option to get us self-sufficient. And then we can worry about the harmful effects with the next generation. See, I want to use a smaller increment. Holy cow. That takes a lot of space. And I don't want this near my populace because they'll get upset. Which way is the water flow? We're using groundwater right now. I don't think the game will affect the groundwater if I put something pollutant in the active waterways up here. I think they'll be okay. So I'm thinking we might put it like here-ish at the edge of our current accessible land. So let's work on getting kind of like an industrial park going. Oh, and it added more stoplights. Nope. No stoplights. Let's do that. It's going to look maybe a little wonky, but I have to fix it at some point anyways. Okay, doesn't like that. So let's do this instead. Let's create this in line with the roads on the other side of the roundabout. Get rid of those stoplights again. And then I'll have this go at a 135. That'll give us some nice angles to work with in the future. There. That kind of looks good, I think. And and now I can destroy these roads again because they don't accommodate my power plant. Let's see though, if I put it here, I can still put some industrial stuff next to it. Let's extend this a little bit. All right, now we are a net exporter for power. So that should start bringing in some funds. It'll probably take a bit before that actually kicks in. Need to get an elementary school for the kiddos. I don't like it being so close to a highway, though. Let's expand into this area. Okay, so these two roads should be parallel. And then I can bring this right up along this frontage road. Is that a frontage road? Anyways, I'll bring it right up close to it, but not connect it. And that should keep our road hierarchy preserved. There we go. And then I think I want to do kind of another road splitting off of this that comes along our little coastline here. So I'll create this road, and this will be another way to feed this area with traffic. Making roads right now. Don't bug me, game. And then this will, along this road, we'll have some premium housing. So we can add in some more single family homes. We can fill this part in, more blocks. I don't like the way that looks. Woo. That looks like a rough Sunday drive. Let's we got to do some more planning for this area. Let's get rid of this for now. And that one. I don't want it to be that tall though. Let's get something a little closer to the coastline. Let's do kind of like a terrace here. That should be a pretty nice spot for some houses. And then let's use a soften tool. Blend it in, make it look like it was always like that, hopefully. Okay, so we have that 45 coming off. And then that needs to go this way. So expand this a little more. No, what's going on? I think we're right on the edge of what the waterfront's going to let us do. So might have to compromise a little bit. Okay, see now we'll have a bit of an easier time following our coastline. Let's loop it in like that. That doesn't look right. Okay, let's see if we can rectify this a little bit with a roundabout. So we'll fill this area in with some row homes. And then we'll fill in this area with some premium housing options. And this will give our Sims something to aspire to. Let's create a little. Let's give you these guys some shopping options. Man, these people keep complaining about their death care. Fine, let's burn all of you. But I have no money. Why? What's so expensive? Service upkeeps. Okay, how do we solve this? Okay, we're producing 133 megawatts. We're exporting 131 of that. We've got trash piling up, which isn't great. So I'm going to have to do something to get rid of the garbage. It's like 52% efficiency, which isn't great. Let's turn this area into a landfill, I guess. Okay, going to be kind of a weird shape, but I'm okay with that. What do you mean I have no money? Not even enough for a landfill? Okay, how do I take out a loan? I know Okay, let's take out sizable loan at this point. But I think this will be okay because it's a big loan right now, but this will mean that these guys get back up to 100% efficiency, which should start putting us back in the black, I think. might take some time to reflect here. Yeah, see, now we're exporting a lot more. So we should start making money. And we've got some crime building up. We're going to have to take care of that. See, now we've doubled our output. So that is all very, very good. Let's add a little police station. Can I build a crematorium? No, I cannot. Not yet. I don't think I want... I'll allow it for now. At some future point, I don't want a highway coming straight into this. I think I want to do some offices up here because they won't care too much about pollution. Oh, we were working on getting an elementary school. That's what we were trying to get going. Let's just add a small elementary school for now. Let's crank the budget down to 50% for now on that, because I don't think we need that much at the moment. Let's do the same here. We're a small town. We don't need super nice stuff yet. Okay, how's our water coverage? Water availability looks good. Water trade is not so good. I can't access water trading until I get access to the edge of a map. Sewage treatment, we're doing good. I think we got a bit behind on the education, so that might hurt us a little bit. And let's get some more education options unlocked because we will need these. And I'm going to keep filling this area in with these blocks that I was working on. And City Skylines 2 does have a newer grid tool, but I can never get it to do the shapes that I want it to. So I still end up doing a lot of the block placement myself. So let's think about our traffic pattern right now. It might not be the very best. I'm making these people come to this intersection to then get over here to get access to these areas. Oh, and this road isn't connected up. That's kind of annoying. So let's do that. Now those are connected. It would probably be better to bypass this, maybe feed it into this. Let's try that. And then let's make this a small road or smaller road, because we don't want a ton of people coming that way. And we can just fill these all in with our premium housing. Let's unlock roundabouts. Let's put that there. Nice big roundabout. I don't want to take on another loan because that's just going to put me into more debt. This is a lot tougher. It used to be a lot easier to start off, but they must have done some rebalancing since the last time I played. We need to get some more businesses going, though. That's going to be how we get out of the red. We need buildings that produce stuff for us. So now we've got a lot of medium density being requested. right? That's medium density. Wonder why those other ones didn't kick in. I want to avoid adding industrial zones until I can get further away from the main populace. Which way does the wind blow again? Which one of these is wind? Okay, wind blows up into the hills. So I can put high noise pollution areas up here. I just need to be careful about the ground and water pollution. Okay, and I think once I hit level 4, I'm going to call it quits for tonight. Bit of a shorter stream this time, but we tried out some new things, saw how Rumble worked. I'll be looking forward to hear your guys' feedback on how the stream went. As far as I can tell, everything worked more or less how I expected, which is good. I'm going to have to do some playing with some settings off camera to see if I can get that ultra wide working so that you guys get the full experience. And hopefully I can get some more of the OBS working better. Because like I can still kind of do everything that I want to, but it's a little wonky. And also the piping into YouTube isn't working the way that it's supposed to. So hopefully next time I try this, I can get that working as well. But yeah, let me know what you think. Trying something new. I do want to increase the channel diversity a little bit just because relying on a singular platform is never really a good idea. So Rumble seems to be the best option at the moment. I don't want to do Twitch because then I show up next to a bunch of hot tub streams. So I don't really want that for my brand. So yeah, I think Rumble is going to be a better option. The rules are very laissez-faire, so I don't really have to worry about TOS violations. But yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, and let me know what you think. And until next time, this is Odd Job Entertainment signing off. Once we hit that number 4. There we go. All right. Have a good night, guys.